All right, so take out your other social psychology homework now. You will not be turning this in, but you will be learning how to interpret your score. To do this, we will go above and beyond the section of your learning path this week on interpersonal relationships by exploring Hendricks' love styles. Hendricks pointed out that people approach relationships with different mindsets, which determines the nature of most of their love relationships in their life. By looking at your highest score, you can determine which of the following on this slide is your love style, at least now at this phase of your life. Many people will have a couple of scores which stand out from the rest as the highest, meaning that you may have a combined love style. So let's look at each of these. Eros. Someone with this particular love style bases relationships on passion, physical feelings, physical arousal, physical attractiveness. Okay? Very different than ludus. So someone who has a ludic style tends to see love and love relationships as a game. Now, at the very best, that can be very playful, very teasing. But at the worst, they may even keep score. Storge. Those with a storgic love style are most comfortable if a dating relationship evolves from a close, sharing friendship. Pragma. This is an extremely sensible way of viewing relationships, choosing a mate for a specific pragmatic reason. For instance, you might want a good Catholic spouse to help you raise your children Catholic. Or you might want a spouse with a good job to help provide for your family at a level that you see fit. Or you might want a trophy spouse so that you can exceed in politics. Get the idea? Pragma. Now, the next one, mania. These are our drama kings and queens. So they are only happy in a relationship if they have high drama. So it's like a roller coaster of emotions with really exciting ups and downs. Okay? That's what they're seeking. That is what they're looking for, right? And then finally, agape. This style is a selfless, giving, altruistic kind of love. Hendricks predicted that men would be more likely than women to have an eros style, and women more likely than men to have an agape style. But this is not what they found. Instead, men tend to be more ludic, women more storgic and pragmatic. Researchers also wondered and found who we are the most attracted to, and that would be those who have a similar style to ours. They also found that the relationships that are the least likely to last, can you guess, would be eros. Now, which do you think has been found to be the quickest relationships to develop? If you guessed eros, you are right. What about the slowest? And that, my friends, would be storge. So this concludes our class on social psychology. I will see you next week.